what does it mean to find for evil its moral equivalent, and what are some examples? Let's start with this quote. For human nature seems to have wants that must be filled. If nobody else supplies them, the devil will. So what we want to do is we want to fill those human wants so that the devil doesn't have the opportunity to do so. Lippmann goes on to say, to find for evil its moral equivalent is to be conservative about values and radical about forms, to turn the establishment of positively good things instead of simply to check bad ones, to emphasize the additions to life instead of the restrictions upon it, to substitute, if you like, the love of heaven for the fear of hell. And a little further down, instead of tabooing our impulses, we must redirect them. Instead of trying to crush badness, we must turn the power behind it to good account. The assumption is that every lust is capable of some civilized expression. And so our impulses can be directed in positive or negative directions, or ways, ways. It's up to us to find ways to redirect seemingly negative expressions of desire, something like that. And what would be the example? Here's the example that Lippmann provides. This supplies us with a standard for judging reforms, and so makes clear what constructive action really is. When it was discovered recently that the boys' gang was not an unmitigated nuisance to be chased by a policeman, but a force that could be made valuable to civilization through the Boy Scouts, a really constructive reform was given to the world. So, Boy Scouts, alright, Boy Scouts are a moral equivalent to street gangs. So rather than outlawing gangs, we should redirect young boys into a more positive type of gang, such as the Boy Scouts.